Wow, I'm so impressed with this Indonesian airport.
Yes, my first time in Jakarta, first time in Indonesia. Yes. Really good. Lovely people, really green because in Poland now it's winter, so we have snow and cold and everything.
MashaAllah, this area. I would never ever have expected Jakarta to look like this.
Oh, look at these skyscrapers! I feel like this is the city of Manhattan, or it's like Dubai, or it's like one of the toppest high-end cities of the world.
CBD. That looks really nice here. In New York! I didn't imagine Jakarta to be that developed and so nice.
That is grand. Behind us then, it's literally like high-rise buildings, tropical palm trees, and Mona's Tower. That's insane.
I finally understand why Asians fully shit on Australian shopping malls because I'm in Indonesia right now.
Yo, there's a boat in the mall, guys. And I think this district we landed here and shows how developed Jakarta is.
Saya memesan setengah porsi cilok seharga Rp5.000 yang membuatnya kaget. Pembeli tadi malah mentraktirnya. Ia sangat terharu, berterima kasih karena sudah dibantu menerjemahkan sekaligus dibayari. Jalanan pertamanya di Indonesia penuh kejutan, mulai dari transportasi, makanan kaki lima, hingga keramahan orang-orang lokal. Sebuah pengalaman sederhana, tapi sangat berkesan untuk ditonton.
Halo gengs, balik lagi bareng Fakta Mifa. Kali ini kita bakal bahas sebuah pengalaman menarik dari seorang turis asing yang benar-benar dibuat kaget saat melihat Jakarta. Banyak orang mungkin masih punya bayangan kalau Jakarta hanya kota yang penuh kemacetan dan gedung biasa saja. Tapi ternyata ketika melihat langsung perkembangan kota ini, mereka justru terpukau dengan modernnya infrastruktur, megahnya pusat perbelanjaan, hingga indahnya bandara Indonesia. Jadi jangan kemana-mana gengs, karena ada banyak hal mengejutkan yang bakal kita bahas.
Wow, I'm so impressed with this Indonesian airport. They decorate their baggage claim area with these greeneries. I think it's a combination between imitation plants and actual real indoor plants. It brings so much life to what was looking boring and unwelcoming. This is in Jakarta, what do you think?
Mona's Tower, because we've heard this is a good place to check out.
It's very grand.
That is very grand. Wow, that's a big boy. Look. Wow, that is grand. Behind us then, it's literally like high-rise buildings, tropical palm trees, and Mona's Tower. That's insane.
I finally understand why Asians fully shit on Australian shopping malls because I'm in Indonesia right now and look at this. Yo, this is crazy. And I've been like walking for hours and I haven't even made it to the other side, let alone some of the other levels. Like, Jakarta is insane.
Wow, incredible. Jakarta, you just amazed me. Okay, here we go. Wow. Look at these skyscrapers. Oh my god. Cantik banget. Look at this place. Guys, seriously, it's jaw-dropping. It's so beautiful here. This is all business district. The parking itself. Oh my god. Just the parking looks so nice. Wow. Incredible. This is the contrast of Jakarta. Wow. From the cultural heritage of the city to the modern global part of the city. I feel like this is the city of Manhattan, or it's like Dubai, or it's like one of the toppest high-end cities of the world. Wow. Jakarta, you just amazed me. Wow. Look at this area. The palm trees, tropical different kind of trees, and the fountain, and people having their snacks, coffees. Actually, the ambience is more of business oriented. And yeah, it brings me the feeling of how Jakarta can be so different.
Okay guys, let's go to Kota Tua. In Belanda we call it Batavia. When in Jakarta, this is a must go to visit. These are the Dutch footballers. During the weekend it was like so crazy busy. Cute cats in the station, and there was music like everywhere outside. Everyone was cute dancing, and for me this is typical Indonesian. Sitting, eating and doing nothing. A shot from Nederlandse Handelsmaatschappij. Especially my dad came here often in the past. He was really impressed. This place contains a lot of history where we can learn from colonial times. And this is the Gouverneurskantoor.
Yes, my first time in Jakarta, first time in Indonesia. Yes. Really good. Lovely people, really green, because in Poland now it's winter, so we have snow and cold and everything. So here it's maybe too hot for us as for European, but really great people, really great city. Really big, but beautiful. I don't know yet. I know that it's big because I didn't went to the inside, but it's big. It's for sure. It's for sure the biggest that the Polish team was playing, because we were playing in Bandung, so it was smaller. But I hope it will be. I know that it's new, so I think it will be really good.
Seorang traveler asal Cina baru saja tiba di Jakarta. Ini adalah pertama kalinya ia menginjakkan kaki di Indonesia. Sesampainya di bandara, ia berencana langsung menuju hotel. Sebelum keluar bandara, ia mengambil bagasi terlebih dahulu. Sambil berjalan, ia tampak takjub dengan keindahan area pengambilan bagasi. Menurutnya, ini adalah pengambilan bagasi terindah yang pernah ia lihat. Setelah keluar bandara, ia memutuskan untuk naik bus. Namun, ia sempat kebingungan. Mulai dari tempat naik bus, cara membeli tiket, hingga bertanya ke beberapa orang di sekitar. Setelah melalui kebingungan itu, akhirnya ia berhasil duduk di bus dengan nyaman dan melanjutkan perjalanan. Sesampainya di terminal bus, ia berencana jalan kaki sekitar 20 menit sejauh 1,5 km menuju hotel. Namun, karena membawa koper yang sangat besar, ia mulai ragu. Akhirnya, ia memutuskan untuk naik bajai. Awalnya ia kaget karena harga yang ditawarkan Rp100.000. Terjadilah tawar-menawar hingga akhirnya disepakati harga Rp25.000. Beberapa menit kemudian, ia pun sampai di hotel dan langsung check-in. Di kamar hotel, ia melakukan room tour singkat, lalu beristirahat sejenak. Setelah cukup segar, ia berencana mencari makanan di sekitar hotel. Saat berjalan kaki, ia melihat tukang gorengan gerobakan yang sedang memasak. Karena penasaran, ia membeli satu bala-bala untuk dicoba. Begitu mencicipi, ia langsung kaget dan suka. Bagian luarnya renyah, bagian dalamnya lembut, dan isinya penuh sayuran. Yang paling membuatnya terkejut, makanan ini sangat mirip dengan makanan di negaranya. Namun di sana sangat langka karena pedagang kaki lima sudah jarang menjualnya. Setelah itu, ia ingin mencoba makanan khas Indonesia di restoran. Beberapa menit berjalan, akhirnya ia menemukan restoran dan masuk. Karena bingung memilih menu, ia meminta rekomendasi pelayan. Pilihan jatuh pada nasi goreng Gorontalo. Isinya, nasi goreng, daging, sambal jantung pisang, timun, bakwan jagung, acar. Ia menikmati makanannya dengan sangat puas dan memberi nilai 10/10. Dalam perjalanan pulang ke hotel, ia mampir ke apotek untuk membeli obat tenggorokan. Di sana, ia bertemu kucing jalanan dan berniat membelikannya makanan. Karena tidak menemukan makanan kucing di supermarket, ia akhirnya membeli sosis dan memberikannya ke kucing tersebut. Kucing itu makan dengan sangat lahap. Tak lama kemudian, ia tertarik pada pedagang cilok keliling. Karena penasaran, ia bertanya-tanya, namun terkendala bahasa. Untungnya, ada pembeli lain yang bisa sedikit berbahasa Inggris dan membantu menerjemahkan. Ia memesan setengah porsi cilok seharga Rp5.000 yang membuatnya kaget. Pembeli tadi malah mentraktirnya. Ia sangat terharu. Berterima kasih karena sudah dibantu menerjemahkan sekaligus dibayari. Momen ini terasa hangat dan menyentuh. Perjalanan pertamanya di Indonesia penuh kejutan. Mulai dari transportasi, makanan kaki lima, hingga keramahan orang-orang lokal. Sebuah pengalaman sederhana, tapi sangat berkesan untuk ditonton. Jangan lupa subscribe biar nggak ketinggalan cerita seru lainnya. Like kalau kamu terharu sama keramahan orang Indonesia. Komen menurut kamu bagian paling hangat dari cerita ini yang mana?
Gengs, dalam perjalanannya di Jakarta, turis asing ini mengaku tidak menyangka kalau kota ini sudah berkembang begitu pesat. Ia kagum melihat mal yang sangat besar, kawasan bisnis dengan gedung pencakar langit, serta Bandara Soekarno-Hatta yang menurutnya sangat nyaman dan modern. Bahkan, ia mengatakan Jakarta memiliki perpaduan unik antara kemajuan teknologi dan budaya Indonesia. Dari sini, kita bisa belajar bahwa sebuah kota bukan hanya dinilai dari apa yang terlihat di luar, tetapi juga dari bagaimana masyarakatnya terus berkembang dan menjaga identitas budayanya.
SCBD. That looks really nice here. In New York, country giant where dreams are made. Joking guys, but it reminds me definitely like that. But it is way more green. I really have to say, this place is definitely underrated. I didn't imagine Jakarta to be that developed and so nice infrastructure. I'm really positively shocked, guys. So big props to you. I really have to say, and I noticed quite a lot is like how green even the Cyber Hub area is. I mean, it looks so jungly, and then there's these huge complexes. That's a really big upside. I feel it's like so much more working and living quality because you don't feel like such a concrete jungle.
The air is way better than currently in Bangkok.
Yeah, there's big pollution
one
problem.
month ago I was in Bangkok. The air is
If you also know how much the prices are for living here, because I would feel like a flat here is really expensive compared to different Indonesian prices, also Jakarta prices. So if you know it, definitely let us know in the comments. But I think living standard is the highest in whole Jakarta, or maybe also Indonesia here, maybe besides islands. Yo, there's a boat in the mall, guys. And a lighthouse. Sorry, forgot that. Oh my god, this is a really fancy mall, guys. And I think this district we landed here and shows how developed Jakarta is. It reminds me a little bit of Singapore, to be honest. So this looks very epic here. So really quite massive shopping center.
The mall is so high I cannot even look down.
Yeah, it's wow, guys.
Anxiety.
The best thing I have to say, the malls and the restaurants in the malls are full. I have the feeling in other Southeast Asian countries it's like really the locals can't afford all this.
Restaurants are full of locals, not full of tourists like us, and that's nice to see, because in Bangkok and Manila it's always just that foreigners are in these restaurants and the malls are fairly empty. But here you can see that the majority people are actually Indonesians, and that's how it should be.
Wow, guys, Lamborghini store.
That's amazing. I never saw a Lamborghini store in the mall.
MashaAllah, this area, I would never ever have expected Jakarta to look like this. I'll be honest, I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of expected similar to Malaysia. I expected that anyway because in Malaysia they said it's very similar, but wow. This place is so clean, it's so nice. The air, it doesn't have that pollution sort of smell or anything. It's so clean. When I visit cities like this, I actually question to myself, why are there Muslims out there that go and live in LA?
Seorang turis asal India ini untuk pertama kalinya datang ke Jakarta, Indonesia. Matanya langsung terpana melihat kemegahan kota metropolitan ini, gedung-gedung tinggi menjulang, jalanan bersih, dan infrastruktur modern yang tertata rapi. Ia tak menyangka Jakarta begitu maju, jauh dari bayangannya tentang sebuah kota di negara berkembang. Dia berjalan pelan mengamati setiap detail. Trotoar yang luas dan hijau membuatnya terkesan. Di India, trotoar seringkali sempit atau dipenuhi pedagang. Tapi di sini, begitu nyaman untuk pejalan kaki, pikirnya dalam hati. Udara yang lembab dan hangat khas tropis terasa berbeda, tapi justru menambah kesan eksotis. Dia juga mencoba naik MRT atau kereta bawah tanah Jakarta. Walau tiketnya sangat murah, hanya Rp6.000, tapi keretanya sangat bersih dan modern. Ditambah stasiunnya yang luas dan lengkap, membuatnya sangat terkesan. Menurutnya Jakarta adalah kota yang sangat maju. Meskipun GDP Indonesia hanya setengah dari India, tapi kotanya sangat teratur dan bersih. Dibandingkan dengan Delhi, di sini tidak ada sampah berserakan sedikit pun di tempat umum. Lalu lintas Jakarta yang padat dengan ribuan sepeda motor membuatnya kaget. Di India juga macet, tapi motor di sini seperti lebih teratur, gumamnya. Ia mengagumi cara pengendara di sini, tetap bisa bergerak lincah di antara kemacetan. Saat malam tiba, Jakarta berubah menjadi lautan lampu. Gedung-gedung bercahaya, jalanan menjadi menyala, membuat suasana terasa aman dan nyaman. Dalam hatinya, ia sudah tahu Jakarta bukan sekadar destinasi, tapi pengalaman yang sangat berkesan di Asia Tenggara.
Bro, Indonesia is crazy. Look at this. What's going on here? Indonesia's nice, bro. Dang. This looks like Bangkok, but without like the. I was gonna say cock. That's not what I meant. I meant like the travelers, the foreigners. It's like look, it's like Bangkok like 30 years ago, but modern. Dang. What the? Wow. What's going on here? I'm currently on a grab bike with my bro, and it is out of this world, bro. Look at this. It's like Christmas, but it's March. What the heck? Hey, what the? Grand Hyatt. See that? Grand Hyatt. Where are we? Are we in Switzerland?
Momen ketika bule cantik ini ketika berkunjung ke kota Jakarta, Indonesia. Dirinya heran karena dia merasa menjadi pusat perhatian semua orang yang ada di situ. Menurut bule cantik ini, orang-orang Indonesia sangat lucu, ramah pada siapa saja. Dia merasa dihargai dan diperlakukan dengan ramah dan baik di sini. Itulah yang membuat dirinya jatuh cinta pada Indonesia.
Morning!
Okay.
Okay! I'm good and you? Apa kabar? Okay! Okay, dadah! I don't know if that's normal, but everyone is singing here in Jakarta. This is so funny. Pagi! Hello, I'm good and you? Hi. Everyone is looking at us. Hi. Hi. I'm from Belanda. Oh, Belanda. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Jakarta. Now the selfies are starting. Thank you.
Nah, gengs, dari kisah ini kita bisa mengambil pelajaran bahwa perubahan positif harus selalu dihargai dan didukung. Indonesia masih punya banyak tantangan yang harus diperbaiki, seperti transportasi, kebersihan, dan kualitas pelayanan publik. Tapi perkembangan yang sudah ada juga patut diapresiasi. Semoga kedepannya Indonesia bisa terus maju dan semakin dikenal dunia dengan hal-hal positif. Jangan lupa gengs, tulis pendapat kalian di kolom komentar. Apakah kalian juga bangga melihat perkembangan Jakarta? Sampai jumpa di video Fakta Mifa berikutnya.